Good morning. I woke up later than I wanted and kind of in a rush now. My cat, the Smoosh, is having some health problems, and we start every morning with giving him a lot of different medicine, and it takes quite a bit of time, so now I'm like behind schedule, and I gotta catch up. And my kitchen is a mess. I just saw that there's like a cat poo on the floor there. If you guys are here for like one of those ideal vlogs where a girl walks into the sunlit kitchen and everything is perfect, this is not that kind of a place. Everything is a mess. I have to clean up after my kitty cat, and I'm late. There you go. Oh, but you know who's perfect? Smoosh. Good morning, baby boy. Good morning, my sweet angel. My sweet angel. My sweet baby boy. Oh, yes. Oh, the sweetest. The sweetest. He's been having some health issues, kidney disease, anemia, a whole bunch of things. So a big part of my day is actually checking in on him, giving him the medicines, giving him love. I normally need like 10 minutes to myself in the morning just to sit and kind of wake up with my coffee, but I don't really have that time today. So it's just gonna be a minute and I'm gonna swallow this cup. You guys. Sushi. You my little protector boy. Oh, baby boy. She's outside. She's not gonna come in. She's not gonna come in. Don't worry. You are cute. Yes, there's a standoff going on. Come. He's hissing at her. She doesn't care. He's giving her little silent hisses.
Oh.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Oh, she just came in the door for her food.
My little protector boy guarding the place. We're feeding a homeless kitty outside, and she sometimes sits on this window sill outside on the nook. And he has never noticed her before because he's old and just doesn't notice things. But today he did, and he's trying to protect his home. It's the cutest thing. Breakfast time for the street kitty.
Let's see.
Oh.
She's not being too aggressive about it this morning.
Come here. Hey, sweet girl. Come here. Enjoy your breakfast, baby girl.
Breakfast with Santa.
Had some breakfast and cleaned around a little bit. Now I'm just gonna really quick do my hair. I know that I'm like at home all the time, but I still try to kind of look more or less put together. It just makes me feel better. My hair is really dirty right now. It's kind of the last day before I need to wash it, and it's a perfect time to do this really quick hairstyle. that I totally borrowed from Anina Bean. Look her up, she's a pretty cool designer and influencer. But it's just so easy and it looks so cool. So I'm gonna use this Bumble and Bumble grooming cream. Just a little bit or a lot. And I'm gonna do an 80s look over here with just pulling my hair back. I know this has nothing to do with product design, but it is a day in a product designer student, so it is a part of my day. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then it creates this like really cool kind of look. Let me add a little more. And there you go. My dirty hairstyle is actually looking sleek. There you go. And then throughout the day it falls down a little bit and creates kind of this cool like this moment, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna put it back for now and maybe run the cream through the hair at some point during the day again. But see, I already kind of structured it. You gotta have some earrings for this. Hold on a sec. So I started wireframing for my capstone 1 at Designlab. I started yesterday. I spent the whole day pretty much doing a homepage wireframe because I decided to finally learn the auto layout and do it using that. And it was a journey that took me a good amount of hours, but I feel like now that I know it, everything is so much more easier and you don't have to like, it just does everything, all the alignments, everything, it does it for you. It's just so much easier to actually focus on the flow. Instead of like drawing rectangles and making sure they're all aligned well and making sure there's equal like space between everything. So I'm happy I did this, but I really want to do all the wireframes at least the first draft today. I will show you guys in a second. This is not just gonna be a get ready with me. All right, look at me. I feel like what's her name? What's the actress? Jamie Lee Curtis, and like she has this, I think, in a lot of movies. Oh well. Finally am sitting down to do work. I feel like I never really can focus on work until I clean like the mess around, which is really tricky because there's always mess around because we're always home these days. I even read somewhere an article that like women has it in their head that you have to like, they're responsible for cleaning all the time, and until that's done you can't really do anything else. Sometimes I'm even forcing myself to like work in a messy environment because if all I do is clean, like I'll never actually get to work that I'm supposed to be doing today. Today was not that day, today I cleaned. And now finally getting to the bootcamp part. Today, 2 big things on my agenda. As I said, I spent my sweet time yesterday trying to figure out auto layout, and I'm glad I did, but now I need to catch up and like really bang out those wireframes. I'll show it to you in a second. And the next thing, I signed up for a hackathon, which I've never done before. But now I'm thinking, but now it actually turns out that my weekend is quite busy, and it's like over the weekend you're supposed to be working on the hackathon, and I'm not sure if I can do this. So like I need to figure out what it entails and kind of but most importantly, I really need to catch up on wireframing. And I'm actually really excited to do it now that I know auto layout and figured my way around it. Yeah, and also a bunch of other little things that I need to do. But I'm telling you all this because it's really not fun to just watch me sit in front of the computer. So I'll tell you what's happening here. I've done some sketches beforehand, you know, for the wireframes. So this is the wireframe that I was talking about. I'm redesigning a website for a friend. She's a fitness trainer and she specializes in stretching, and I love stretching. I think it's so good for you. So I'm helping her to redesign her website so that she has better flow, clarity, all the good stuff. I designed this wife homepage already. This is a header, the hero banner with like her program here, why stretch, stretch for free now, there's going to be a bunch of free workouts as seen in like brands that she collaborated with. Is one Revolve that I know, but she needs to tell me more. Loved by, I want to have her put this section here with like people on Instagram saying nice things, and then videos that she posts on Instagram. Let's be friends, la la la, footer. Very basic, but not very complicated, but that's kind of the beauty of it. And I just wanted to make sure that she has clarity. I know that it's a little controversial to go with this like pale purple kind of color for the wireframe, but I know that this will be a color, part of the color palette for her UI, because during my research I found out that people really responded well to that color that already existed on her previous website. So I'm just gonna take the good stuff and use it. And because it will be one of my on my website as part of my portfolio case study, I want it to look cute. So I'm already kind of working on this visual for my case study by employing this color here. But I know that a lot of people don't just like doing very basic, like black and white or gray. So the people don't ask questions about it, and so that your conversation is not about the color that you chose, but actually about the information architecture and all that stuff. So, but that's what I did. Pretty important part of today. By the way, how does my hair look? I think it's pretty cute. Anyway, I have a call with my mentor, so let's see what she has to say about my wireframes and everything. I don't think I'll record the whole call, but call me when you need, call me when you want, call me going crazy over here. Hi. Yes, how are you? I hear you. I can't see you though. Oh, there you go. Hi. Good, good. Yeah, my mentor gave me a bunch of notes. It wasn't anything too crazy, thankfully. She told me about some helpful plugin that I need to download. And yeah, about the hackathon, she said that actually it might be a lot of work for me for this weekend because I do have like a lot of stuff to catch up on. and also have like other life stuff happening. So I don't know if you guys have done hackathons being product design students, let me know, because I wonder what's the experience like. Is it worth it? Like, or maybe I should just focus on my capstones right now. Anyway, I gotta go and do work, and also I'm getting hungry, so lunch soon. But for now, let's design some things. I had clam chowder for lunch, and that's really hitting me. It was a bit heavy, and I need my little pick-me-up, so I'm gonna make some coffee. Here's my Kirkland cold brew from Costco. It's a great purchase. But I'll have to mix it up, because if I just drink that, I will never fall asleep, and it's gonna give me jitters, and like my heart is gonna go crazy. Alright, now back to wireframing. I think I will have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because procrastination is real. As things are getting, people are getting vaccinated. I already had my first shot. Things are opening up, kinda. I really want to go home, so I end up daydreaming about going home and looking at tickets, and I should be wireframing. I realized that it's already 7 o'clock and I haven't been outside today. That's not a good feeling. So here I am. I'm just gonna go on a really quick 15-minute walk just to get some fresh air, because I've been staring at my laptop for the whole day, and that's not healthy, not productive. So just gonna rest my eyes for a second and look at the pretty greenery around me. And yeah, the sun is already almost gone, but there's still a little bit of a sun rays. Oh boy. For some reason my work days usually get shifted into the night, because in the morning there's so many things that I need to take care of, and I have friends and family who live on another side of the globe, and so I catch up with them in the morning because that's their evening. So it kind of goes into the night, my work days, but that's okay. Anyway, speaking of screens, I will stop recording this one right now and just enjoy my 15-minute walk before I go back and continue working on my wireframes. god, I don't know if this is a jasmine or a lemon tree or some other citrus, but it smells heavenly. I wish I could plant them in the pot in front of my door, but they don't like being in the pot. They need to be a tree or a bush at least. But the smells are just intoxicatingly good. I came back from my brisk walk and I'm gonna continue doing wireframes right now. It's like almost 8, but I'm frankly not hungry and I should probably just keep going and not interrupt my flow, because like I'm in a good flow. Thanks, cold brew. But anyway, I was just communicating with my client for this capstone, kind of realizing that I'm behind. Looking on the timeline over here, and yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I'm like half a week behind, which is kind of frustrating, but it happened because my research took longer. Like, research is a phase where things depend on other people. You have to interview them. And it took me a little while to like talk to all of them. And also like I had work. So it's just, yeah, research took longer. So now I'm behind. But it's okay. I think it's still within her schedule. So I'm sure I'll make it work. I'll just have to kind of work extra hard to catch up. It's okay. We can do this. So I'm in bed already. I am a horrible blogger because in the whole day I managed to skip over all my meals in the video. And I actually had pretty nice meals. Such an opportunity to be lost. I skipped breakfast, I skipped lunch, and I skipped dinner. Oh my god, I only like showed you what, like me drinking coffee? Groundbreaking. Anyway, I had dinner. We made this like Korean pre-packaged noodles with, you know, like flavored and stuff. It was delicious. So hot, like spicy though. Like I had to go and drink a bunch of like oat milk to just calm myself a little down. I had those noodles and a little salad. It was actually looked real cute. I'm like really mad at myself for not showing any of my meals. Like, what kind of YouTuber am I? But anyway, I did not finish making all the wireframes I needed. Like, it was going really slow for some reason. I don't know. I ended up like making some icons and like making some UI kind of work also. But yeah, wireframes takes time, man. I'm like sitting there like looking at how people do it, looking at Dribble, looking at community on Figma, and like just picking and choosing what I want, and it takes time. But yeah, it's like over midnight right now, and I have like a full day of stuff happening tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get the smoosh and try and fall asleep. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way to here, like this video down below. Because if you watched it all the way, you're probably like enjoying this. And please do subscribe to my channel. I want to say that I'll be making new videos every week, but I end up making them like every other week, so there's that. Good night. Oh, let me go get the smoosh. Oh, she's baby. Oh, she's baby. All right, you can make a loaf. There you go. That's how we sleep. Good night, everybody. Bye.